Today's book is The Art Lesson by Tommy De La Poya. Tommy knew he wanted to be an artist when he grew up. He drew pictures everywhere he went. It was one of his favorite things to do. His friends had favorite things to do too. Jack collected all kinds of turtles. Herbie made huge cities in his sandbox. Janine, Tommy's best friend, could do cartwheels and stand on her head. But Tommy drew and drew and drew. His twin cousins, who were already grown up, were in art school learning to be real artists. They told him not to copy and to practice. 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 And he did. Tommy put his pictures up on the walls of his half of the bedroom. This is Tommy's side. His mom put them up all over the house. His dad took them to the barber shop where he worked, and he put them up on the walls there. Tommy and Nana, Tommy's Irish grandmother, Nana and Tommy's Irish grandfather and grandmother had his pictures in their grocery store. Nana Fall River, his Italian grandmother, put one in a special frame at the table next to a photograph of Aunt Chloe in her wedding dress. Once, Tommy took a flashlight and a pencil under the covers and drew pictures on his sheets. But when his mom was changing his sheets on Monday and found them, she said, "No more drawing on the sheets, Tommy." His mom and dad were having a new house built, so Tommy drew pictures of what it would look like when it was finished. When the walls were up, one of the carpenters gave Tommy a piece of bright blue chalk. Tommy took the chalk and drew beautiful pictures all over the unfinished walls. But when the painters came, his dad said, "That's it, Tommy. No more drawing on the walls." Tommy couldn't wait to go to kindergarten. His brother Joe told him there was a real art teacher who came to the school and gave art lessons. "When do we have our art lessons?" Tommy asked the kindergarten teacher. "Oh, you won't have art lessons until next year," said Miss Bird. "But we're going to paint pictures tomorrow." It wasn't much fun. The paint was awful, and the paper got all wrinkly. Miss Bird made the paint by pouring different colored powders into different jars and mixing them with water. The paint didn't stick to the paper very well, and it cracked. If it was a windy day when Tommy carried his pictures home, the paint blew right off of the paper. "At least you get more than one piece of paper in kindergarten," his brother said. "When the art teacher comes, you only get one piece of paper." Tommy knew the art teacher came to school every other Wednesday. He could tell she was the artist because she wore a blue smock over her dress, and she always carried a big, thick box of colored chalks. Once Tommy and Jeannie were looking at the drawings that were hung up in the hallway. They're all done by the first graders. "Your pictures are much better," Jeannie told Tommy. "Next year, we'll have real art lessons, and you will be the best." Tommy could hardly wait. He practiced all summer. Then, on his birthday, which was right after school began, his mom and dad gave him a box of 64 Crayola crayons. Regular boxes of crayons had red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, brown, and black. This box had so many other colors: blue, violet, turquoise, red, orange, pink, and even gold, silver, and copper. "Class," said Miss Leaders, "the first grade teacher, next month the art teacher will come to our room. So on Monday, instead of singing, we will be practicing using our crayons." On Monday, Tommy brought his 64 crayons to school, and Miss Landers was not pleased. Everyone must have the same crayons, she said. School crayons. School crayons only had the same old 8 colors, and Miss Landers passed them out to the class, and she said, "These crayons are school property, so do not break them, peel off the paper, or wear down the points." "How am I supposed to practice being an artist with school crayons?" Tommy asked Jack and Herbie. "That's enough, Tommy," Miss Landers said. "And I want you to take those birthday crayons home with you and leave them there." And Joe was right. They only got one piece of paper. Finally, the day of the art lesson came, and Tommy could hardly sleep that night. The next morning, he hid the box of 64 crayons under his sweater, and he went off to school. He was ready. The classroom door opened, and they walked into the art teacher, and Miss Landers said, "Class, this is Miss Bowers, the art teacher. Patty, who is our paper monitor this week, will give out one piece of paper to each of you. And remember, don't ruin it, because it is the only piece you will get. Now pay attention to Miss Bowers." "Class," Miss Bowers began, "because Thanksgiving is not far away, we will learn to draw a pilgrim man, a pilgrim woman, and a turkey. Now watch carefully and copy me." "Copy? Copy?" Tommy knew that real artists didn't copy. This was terrible. This was supposed to be a real art lesson. He folded his arms and just sat there. "Now, what's the matter?" Miss Landers asked. Tommy looked past her and spoke right to Miss Bowers. "I'm going to be an artist when I grow up, and my cousin told me that real artists don't copy. And besides, Miss Landers won't let me use my own 64 Crayola crayon set." "Well, well, well," Miss Bowers said. "What are we going to do?" And she turned to Miss Landers. They whispered together, and Miss Landers nodded. "Now, Tommy," Miss Bowers said, "it wouldn't be fair for you to do something different from the rest of the class. But I have an idea. If you draw your pilgrim man and woman and turkey, and there is any time left over, I will give you another piece of paper, and you can make your own picture with your own crayons. Can you do that?" "I'll try," Tommy said, with a great big smile. And he did. And he did. And he still does. The